back to my channel. This video is about the differences of living in Pakistan versus in US that I have experienced that I think were different for me moving. And it's been 2 years, but I'm still learning, I'm still adjusting. So I figured I'll go ahead and do this video for you guys. I asked on Instagram a few weeks ago if you guys would like me to share this with you guys, and so many people voted yes. So it's finally here, and I've also done this makeup look. It's a look for Valentine's Day. It's super easy, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, hit that share button and subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you guys are updated every time I post a new video. And without any further ado, let's get into this video. So I've already gone ahead and primed my face, moisturized, and did my eyebrows. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Anytime people ask me like what's the biggest difference, I always say I think my biggest difference I feel that I had to face moving to Pakistan was independence. Reason why I say that because one, I don't drive in Pakistan because I'm very accustomed to driving an automatic. That's how I learned. That's all I've driven. So my husband, he has a stick shift, and it's so complicated for me to somehow learn how to drive in manual. Like it's just I've tried it twice or 3 times to learn, and it doesn't happen. So that's one reason why I feel like, because I have to rely on someone else to take me places. I can't just get in a car and just go. And Pakistan isn't as safe compared to US as well. When I used to live in US, it was totally okay for me to be out late by like even past 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, as long as my dad or my mom knew where I was. But in Pakistan, it's really scary. Also because I live in Islamabad, and if you aren't aware of Islamabad, it's a very quiet city. Everything closes by like 11:30. So that's definitely one of the issues that I felt was a huge difference when I moved from US to Pakistan. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use my fingers for my eyelids. Also, it's really weird. I think this pink scarf is probably the only true pink, one of the only true pink items that I have in my closet. It's kind of sad. I don't really wear a lot of pink, but I figured I will go ahead and wear it for this video because it is just appropriate. It goes with the Valentine's Day theme. I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to apply this on the inner corner of my eyes. I'm going to take a pink shade and I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the part where I have my concealer. Another thing that definitely changed when I moved to Pakistan was my dressing. I started wearing a lot more shalwar kameez. I started dressing more conservative because we have servants here, and I don't feel comfortable walking around in like sleeveless or anything like that, or something that's too fitted. But at the same time, my Pakistani fashion clothes improved. I got a lot more shalwar kameez. My kurta game went up by a lot. So that was definitely like a plus point, and I love Pakistani fashion. I think that's the best thing about our culture. Our fashion is so stylish, the colors, the prints, the design. You know, it's good that I'm like in Pakistan. I get to wear like the latest fashion as opposed to waiting either for me to come back to Pakistan and get something made, or wait for someone else to send it, or wait for my mom to come visit and then have her design my clothes. Another thing that changed that I think is different is definitely food. I do miss the American fast food, so I do miss Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. So that I definitely miss. But however, Pakistan restaurants are amazing. Literally, you have everything here. You have your McDonald's, you have your Burger King, KFC, but even like the restaurants are so good. One of my favorite restaurants here is Carli. They do gourmet style burgers and they're so freaking delicious. And then one of my other favorite restaurants is Temple Tiger. They do Thai food, which is probably better than Thai food that I have tried in US. And then I'm just taking this gold color and just applying this onto the outer corner of my lid. I'm a huge coffee person, and when I was moving, I was like, oh my god, Pakistan doesn't have Starbucks, what am I going to do? But honestly, there's so many other coffee places in Pakistan that are close to being Starbucks. Like, you have Gloria Jean's, there is Second Cup. So, you know, like you don't have like your Taco Bell or anything like that, but you still have pretty decent restaurants here. I don't necessarily miss my American restaurants. Then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara on the top lashes first. Living in Pakistan, one thing that changed is I get to experience holidays. I get to experience Ramzan, because living in US it's hard because, you know, like when it's Ramzan, all the other restaurants are open because not everyone is fasting. But living in Pakistan in Ramzan, it's so cool, like everything like shuts down and like all the restaurants open up around Iftar time and also Eid. Here you actually get to experience Eid. You get to celebrate all 3 days of Eid, which is also a lot of fun. So, you know, but I do miss my other holidays that I don't get to celebrate here. Like I do miss Christmas, I miss Halloween, I miss dressing up, I miss giving up candies to little kids, dressed up, all cute. I miss Thanksgiving, just getting it all together with the family. But at the same time, now I get to experience Ramzan properly. I get to celebrate Eid, like truly celebrate Eid. So once that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. But one thing that's really hard for me living in Pakistan, even though it's been 2 years, is my social life. That has definitely changed by a lot. I live in a joint family system, so it's a blessing in a way because, you know, I'm never alone. Like I always have company around, and now that I have a son, like I always have like a helping hand. But at the same time, like my priorities change. Like now I'm always with family. I can't just get up and like make plans with friends and be like, oh yeah, hey, like what are you doing? Nothing. Let's go meet up for coffee. Like no, it doesn't work that way now. And I definitely had a hard time making friends here because, you know, I moved after 15 years and I didn't know anyone here when I moved. And me and my sister-in-law, like, we were friends growing up, but then she got married a year after I moved. So she moved to Canada actually. So you know, it's like hard making friends here. Like I don't work, I'm like always home. So it's hard meeting new people. And even the people that even the friends that I do have, like, it's really hard to like hang out with them all the time. I think once Zion grows up and starts going to school, maybe I can make like mommy friends. So, you know, I mean, that has definitely changed, but all at the same time, like I said, I do live with my in-laws, my brother-in-law, like I always have company, which is amazing. And if you guys follow me on my social media, you guys know, like I'm always posting pictures with my in-laws because they're definitely a huge blessing. My in-laws are just like my own family, and I'm really glad that I got lucky. I actually got lucky with such amazing in-laws. Alhamdulillah. We're done with the concealing part. I'm gonna go ahead and contour. But one thing that I'm definitely glad I get to do, like living in Pakistan now, is definitely raising my kids close to the culture. Like they actually get to experience what it's like to be a Pakistani. And I feel like in living in US, or living abroad, it's really hard to teach your kids those values and those traditions. But you know, like now that I live in Pakistan and I have Zion, I can teach him what's actually, or he gets to learn what it's like to be a true Pakistani. So my camera completely stopped recording. I had no idea. Anyways, so I've already gone ahead and I don't know where it cut off, but I've contoured and I have already set my concealer and my contour. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes by applying mascara onto my bottom lids. Like I was saying, that's good about living in Pakistan. I know it's really hard to teach your kids those traditions and culture values living abroad, but when people do it, I was blessed that my family, like they always made sure that we don't forget where we come from, and all of us are really proud of being Pakistanis actually. Like all of my cousins and my sisters, like we're not ashamed of being Pakistani at all. I think we tell people very proudly that we're actually Pakistanis. And it's really sad because I know some people living abroad, like they do, because they're not confident enough telling or admitting people that they're Pakistani, which, I mean, it's a sad thing because Pakistan is such a beautiful country and our culture is so beautiful. I mean, every culture is beautiful, but you know, I'm just saying from like a Pakistani point. So I'm just glad that I get to raise Zion where he knows where he comes from. So yeah, like those are just the differences, some of the things that I think are different living in Pakistan. I do miss US. But yeah, so I do miss living in US. Obviously I miss my family. Like I said, like celebrating the holidays, and I do miss driving. I miss, you know, like the food, but at the same time I'm happy that I moved to Pakistan. I think if you guys are planning on moving to Pakistan, like yeah, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, so don't expect that you will adjust within like a day or two. No, it's a learning process. It's been 2 years since I've moved. And you know, there's still times where I'm like, oh my god, like I miss US, but would I move back? No, if I'm happy here. And yeah, if the opportunity does come where we have to move to US, then you know, obviously I would be happy, but at the same time I'm not like, oh my god, I need to move back. Like, no. I think I'm pretty happy, I'm pretty content living in Pakistan. So, alhamdulillah. So, that's it for this video. This is the look. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any other questions, or if you guys want to know more, do comment below, let me know. I would love to share it with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!